What's up, guys? I've got another game here. It's called Batman Arkham City. You may have heard of it, or you may have heard the prequel, Batman Arkham Asylum. This is my second Batman game ever. I had Arkham Asylum, which was a fantastic game, but this one is fantasticer, like if that's possible. Uh, so it released last year, I think in October or somewhere around there. Last fall, pretty much. And it is the sequel to Arkham Asylum. Basically, it's an expansion out into Arkham City, if the subtitle wasn't obvious enough. Arkham City is much bigger. It is almost open world. Some people would say it's an open world game. I'd say it's open world, but it's really not that big. It's not like Red Dead Redemption big or anything like that. It's definitely got its size, but it's still pretty big compared to what you had in Arkham Asylum. And so yes, this is Arkham City. It's a distance away from Arkham Asylum, which is on an island. And so yeah, so Batman. He's continuing his quest from Arkham Asylum. Joker has taken a shot of Titan and he's dying. He's dying. And so Joker and Batman are both looking for the cure. And you may be wondering why Batman might be looking for the cure, but I don't want to spoil it. And so I will let that be. But it does take a very large role in the story. I mean, that's really it. It doesn't seem like much, but there's still a lot to do in this game. The game starts you off with a lot of the gadgets that you had in Arkham Asylum. Some of them not. I'm trying to think of one. Let's see, the zipline shooter. That one you don't get at the beginning, but they do compensate and they let you have a new game plus mode, which lets you start with all your gadgets that you had from the first time you played through. And so that's really cool. And I haven't tried it yet, but I'm pretty sure it makes the game a little bit easier, but they do also add difficulty, such as bad guys that have more armor, more weapons, stuff like that. There are also some bonus characters, at least with this version that I got. There is Catwoman, and there is also Robin. I haven't done much with Robin. I think Robin was just a character download. And Catwoman, she actually has 4 different levels, I guess. They're very short, though, so I was actually kind of disappointed with that. But Batman he takes up most of it, and at the end of the game, you can play as Catwoman for the rest, and look for Riddler trophies and stuff like that. But, and then Robin, like I said, I think he's just a character download, and so that's kind of disappointing. Let me fix this mic real quick. I think that's right. Okay. So it's kind of disappointing. He's only in the challenge mode, so I'll get to challenge mode real quick. Graphically, this game is beautiful. It's very, very good. Let's see. It says it's 1080p, but it looks like 720p to me. There are a lot of jaggies, if you're looking for them. So PC it'll probably look a little better, but for a PS3 360 game, this looks very good. Let's see. It's rated T for teen. There is alcohol references, blood. I can't think of any blood. I did not see any blood. Mild language, that's to put it nicely. There's a lot of bad language in this game, if that matters to you. Not to me, of course, because I like it. I like it when people talk dirty to me. Suggestive themes. Yes, actually, I would agree with that. Catwoman, she's dressed very sexily, if that's a word. And obviously the bad guys they want to beat her up, but I'm sure they want to do a little bit more than that, and it's pretty obvious. Use of tobacco, you got Penguin, he's using his cigar, so that's the tobacco part. And then violence, uh, Batman beats people up. Sorry guys, he's not a little child's cartoon anymore. He beats people up. Bad guys though, so no good guys. And he doesn't kill them. So there's no killing. Well, actually, I won't spoil it. There are a lot of characters in this game. If you played the first one, there were character profiles that you would have seen. You would have collected them throughout the game, and a lot of those characters are actually in this game. I'm not sure if that was a hint, but a lot of them are in this game. There's Hugo Strange. There's Mr. Freeze. There's Penguin. There's Riddler. There's Zsasz. He's back. Let's see. There's some assassin guy. I can't remember his name. He plays a very small role. Yeah. And then Catwoman. She's kind of a bad person, but she's really not portrayed as a bad person in the game. Like, she's not fighting against Batman. So she's mostly a good guy. Let's see. Let's open the box. So I actually started off with the review pretty much. Let me end the review session with my rating or so of the game. This game, I just said Skyrim was the best game for me for 2011. This is the second best game for 2011. This game was just fantastic. Oh, I didn't say anything about the challenge. I'll say that too. But anyways, this game was fantastic. It was a great game, great story. There's a lot of characters, maybe a little bit overwhelming, but there were a lot. So it was cool to see a lot of them. Graphics great, gameplay great, gadgets great. Graphics, I already said that. Yeah, it's just a great game. It's also probably about $30 now, so fully recommend it. But let's open this sucker up. So first we got the game download add-ons. We got Catwoman and Robin. Catwoman, like I said, this one is for actual gameplay. This one is just for challenge mode. Catwoman is also in challenge mode. And it's also renamed to Riddler's Revenge. But that's pretty much the same thing. Challenge mode, Riddler's Revenge. Yeah, so, I'm not sure if they sell them anymore with the game. This wasn't actually a pre-order, so you probably could get it with it. But yeah. And there's the code in case you want to try to steal it from me, but you can't because I've already entered it. Sucks for you guys. Then we have some other stuff. Then we got a thing telling me how to start a game. That's pretty useful, isn't it? I mean, I bought a PS3. I need to know how to start a game, right? Gotham City Imposters. That's a PC game with an online beta. And there's a code on the back, which I haven't entered, so don't steal that. I'm not sure I'll use it. And then, this really isn't a manual. But it's got some concept art stuff, and it's trying to sell you a bunch of crap. So yeah. So actually, this one was the manual, but they look the same. And then you have the disc. It's a PS3 disc. It's got the Batman in white, taking some blood off of his mouth. So I guess that's where the blood rating came from. But really, it's not in there. And the last thing I can say. And this may not be relevant to a large portion of you, but this game is 3D, and I would say, of all the 3D PS3 games I have, and Xbox games, this one probably was the best, and for different reasons. I think they had a good combination of depth and intensity, and a lack of crosstalk. And so, since there was a severe lack of crosstalk, I think this was the best performing 3D game that I have. I also have Uncharted 3, NBA 2K11. There's another one, another PS3 one. Anyways, it's very good 3D, and I definitely liked it. So go buy the game. You guys deserve it.